If you look closely around the Eufaula area, you'll notice a new dot on state maps. That spot on the banks of Lake Eufaula is Carlton Landing, the newest township of Oklahoma, which was approved by Pittsburgh County Commissioners last month. Hosting a population of just over 50 people, the town is positioning itself to be much more than a lakeside getaway. And its elementary school just received the state's highest grade. Photojournalist Tim Carson toured the new town.
My name is Grant Humphreys. I'm the town founder of Carlton Landing. Carlton Landing is a new lakefront community that was master planned by Andres Dewani on the shores of Lake Eufaula in southeast Oklahoma. We have about 1,650 acres, and on the master plan area, which is around 1,000 acres, we expect to have 3,000 homes over the next 30 years. Since we've been married, we'd go on vacation out in places like Seaside and Rosemary Beach, Florida. And they're great examples of coastal communities that have been designed according to what's called new urbanism. So it's communities that are designed at a human scale around the way that people can live and interact through walking rather than just having to drive from place to place. And so in new urbanism, you have different kinds of home prices and home types integrated into the same community, and you have stores and restaurants and places for people to go and civic spaces worked into this master plan. About 40 years ago, my granddad, his name was Jack Carlton Humphreys, so that's the namesake, bought a lot here at Lake Eufaula and built a home. And so we've always had a lake home, and we knew how great it was to have a place to escape to for the weekend. It was great for the family and made a lot of memories out here on this part of the lake. And so when we found an opportunity to buy some land in 2007 and 2008, we were excited to bring Andres Dewani and his team from DPZ in to put together a compelling master plan vision. We thought, you know, instead of just recreating Seaside, why don't we come up with something that's distinctly Oklahoman and make it an Oklahoma version of a well-designed community. There's nothing like this within 500 miles in any direction, and we hadn't seen examples where you had a new urbanist community that was not on the coast or in the growth pattern of a major metropolitan area. But there's a great lake culture that's here in Oklahoma, and Oklahomans love to go to the lake for the weekend, so we thought, let's give a better version of the lake experience and do it in a way that that adds value over the long term. The master plan was completed in July of 2008, and we got into home construction in 2011. Our first occupants, we moved in, we were the first occupants here in April of 2012. And so over the last 18 months, we've completed or have under construction about 50 homes. To be in a place where neighbors get to know neighbors, where you can have a sense of community. We've got a public magnet school where kids can walk to school and walk home for lunch. You don't find that anymore. We received an order of incorporation from Pittsburgh County. So we're now the town of Carlton Landing, and that makes us the first new urbanist project in the country to become its own municipality.